Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour gonna last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you, I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Wendy.
I was schooling.
Where you at?
I walked him out, young and dumb. I walked him out to the elevator, crowing about how he needs to stop telling his story for free. Of course, I tell him that after he's already done our show. You know what I'm saying? Let me put my headphones on.
Okay.
Look at me. I believe it went down. Paula Chiefs. We got that out of him.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm. And she takes pills. He said they were pain medication. I say, you know, at 22, it's easy to pull anything over on you. Oh, I forgot to tell him, Paula, Saturday Night Live, you know, Paula's in the city. I got that from a well-placed source. She's downtown in the West Village. Now listen, being that she's in New York, it all makes perfect sense. Saturday Night Live has swooped down on Paula Abdul to ask her if she would be on tomorrow night's show to spoof the Corey Clark thing.
Right.
So that should be interesting.
Very.
That'll be the night that I forsake Mad TV. I'm going out tomorrow night. I won't be able to see any of it. I'll be at the bar. I'll be over at the gallery on Marin Boulevard. So listen to me. Because Corey, if you're just turning on your radio, it's, you know, there's been a lot going on. Corey Clark was an hour late. So I used him for the whole 5 o'clock hour. But one of the breaks in the 5 o'clock hour was supposed to be for Daryl Debarge. He's the absolute youngest Debarge. If you're not familiar with him, you're about to get familiar. All right, shout out to the Pink Room. Escort Mr. Debarge into the studio. I need to look at him and I need to speak with him. You can have him bring in the fabulous Byron, his manager, and his entourage of people too. I'd like to see how Darryl rolls. Switch around, or
Yes.
yeah, fix everything up. Let me get the microphones all set. Oh, let me see. Is that him? Okay, here he comes. Oh, he's tall for a Debarge. Wait, are they tall? They're not a tall family.
Hey, I am.
Hi,
God bless me
Daryl.
with height.
Yes.
How you doing, Miss
Sit
Lee?
down. Have a seat. Everybody, you come on in.
How y'all doing?
Hey. What's going on, everybody? Hi.
We got the crew here.
How are you? Now, who all? Yeah, move all around.
Come around.
Okay, so Daryl Debarge is here. How old are you, Daryl, or what's your showbiz age?
Excuse me?
How old are you?
27.
27. And where have you been all the Debarge's existence? This is my first time, I have to tell you,
Really?
hearing of Daryl Debarge.
Okay.
And I, you know, of course, most familiar with Chico, L, Bunny. After that, I can't recognize names.
Switch dudes.
The Switch.
Bob and Tom.
Bob and
Bobby
Tom.
and Tommy.
Don't know them. They were in Switch?
They were in Switch.
And you
They
were in a
initiated
diaper.
The whole thing.
And you were in a diaper at that time.
At that time, just wasn't even.
A thought in your
When they were
pappy's
I was
privates.
just being born.
Yeah.
About that time, yeah.
So now, what brings you by the show?
You beautiful?
I mean, do you have a
I just
CD?
came
Are
here
you
to see you.
promoting?
That was it. No, actually, we're coming out with a CD.
Who's
this
where?
summer.
Who's where?
My management, BAI.
Okay.
Byron McCrae.
Hi,
Right here
Byron.
standing with me today.
Very nice. Okay, so you have an album coming out. R&B or hip hop? I can't tell by your dress.
Well, we're going back. Speaking of Switch, that was a good note you started on because that's kind of something that I'm starting with on the album. You want me to get a little closer?
Yeah, just a little closer.
Okay, that's kind of the note we're starting on the album. We're bringing back kind of a Switch appeal, a Switch sound.
I like that.
You see what I'm saying?
I like that a lot. Now, when is your album going to be released?
Well, right now we're shooting for midsummer.
Nice.
I'd say maybe around about August.
Okay. And is there a first single that's been worked on, like produced by R. Kelly, written by the,
Produced by myself.
Okay,
The
nice.
single will be, we're not sure whether it's going to be Loving You or sometimes things change.
Okay.
We're making a decision on that really soon.
And where do you reside, Daryl Debarge?
In Long Island.
You live here in New York Tri-State.
This is my office.
Oh,
now.
I didn't know that.
Yes, ma'am.
So you're familiar with the show?
Yeah, I've been listening.
Yes.
And, I was familiar for some time now.
Now,
I know you're doing your thing.
Thank you. Now, Daryl, now Byron is your manager. Now, who are these people?
Well, we're in a theatrical production. More Love Makes It Right.
Okay.
And let's see. I don't really want to reveal that right now, but Antoinette. And this is part of the stage production. I'm sorry, man. What's your name again? Divine.
Divine. And then the other lady.
Well, that's a little something, a little buzz we're going to let you in on. That's,
the lady with the brown.
I'm sure it's a family member.
Oh, you're Antoinette.
Renee.
Okay, that's Renee.
Yes. Yeah, she is. That's my niece.
Renee, come over to Arthur's microphone. Art, you won't be needing that.
There you go.
See, her eyes popping. She's trying to figure something out right now. I think she's cueing into something.
Hi, Wendy.
Turn around. Let me see if you have your mother's behind. Turn around. Drop that bag.
Oh, yes, she does. Uh-oh.
This is Demita Joe's daughter.
You are very perceptive.
Janet's middle name is Renee.
You're very perceptive. I thought I was going to have, wow, you just...
Hold me up.
Genius.
Hold me up. 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 Are you lying?
I'm just playing with you. We're just kidding you, actually. But that was fun. That was fun.
Ooh, so
Getting
whose
at your
daughter is
family.
this?
It's no one's daughter. She's that's a sister, Saint Urbane. She's in the production, the theatrical production as well.
Also in the play.
In the play.
Is your name really Renee?
Yes, it is Renee.
We
It
just
is
thought
Renee.
we'd put one on you. Did you like that?
We have our play tomorrow.
That's a good one. Hell no, that's not Janet's daughter. How old are you, Renee? She
21.
I was listening. No, you look older than 21. You're 21?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Well, thank you, because I saw you was woo. Now she said, "Woo, you dirty, dirty, dirty."
Byron?
Huh?
Who is that?
That's a family member of his.
Does Janet have a daughter?
It'll make me sweat. Let me take my jacket off.
Does Janet have a daughter? Yeah, I mean, your
do
sister.
believe- I do believe she does. In
Your-
my heart, I do.
Your brother Chico is here, and he actually got Misty
With L.
Oh, really?
with Elle. Yep, they were both here. That's right. That's right. Thank you for reminding me, Art.
Okay.
With Elle, and they both got
Good girls.
Misty. And Chico had to look up at the sky and blink 100 times over. You know how you chase back your tears?
Excuse me?
You know how you chase back your tears?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What does your mother believe?
What does my mother believe?
Yeah.
Oh, I think she believes wholeheartedly that it's so. Just a feeling inside your heart that you have, and I like to just say, if she's out there ever listening, that I love her.
Mm-hmm.
I love her. Her uncle loves her.
Where would she be?
Wherever she might be,
Oh.
you know.
Background
I
dancer?
believe there's a possibility she could be listening.
Is it positive?
You think she's in here today? You're still on that note? Huh?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, because you don't look anything like Janet or a Debarge.
But she
you-
is beautiful. I mean,
Yeah, you are beautiful.
possibility.
Thank you, Wendy.
But you don't look like a Janet or a Debarge. Yeah, yeah. So you can back off the mic now, Renee. That was a good joke.
Oh, thanks, man.
That was a good joke. You don't got no booty like Dunk either.
Don't she got some?
Yeah, no, she does. No, she doesn't. Her Joe jeans. You're as cute as you want to be, Renee. Yes, thank you. That was a good little joke. Damn, Art, I thought I had the scoop of the year.
That was fun.
I still do.
You can't be the only one having fun. I got some fun too.
What did he say?
What did you say, Byron?
Nothing.
He said you still do.
Byron's trying to sell CDs. You see how this is working.
Byron, how you doing?
Well, so that's great. Daryl, do you have children?
I have a child. Yes, Jalen.
And how old is she?
Jalen's 11.
And you're 27? Man, you Debarges.
like that?
Well, you got started
I'm
early.
handsome. It's hard for me, you know what I'm saying? The ladies, they was all over me. I had a hard time.
Yeah. Now you have a baldy.
I'm modest. I'm just playing.
You have a baldy. Well, no, all you Debarges are good-looking people. How old is Bunny
It's
now?
better to hear from you.
How old is Bunny?
Bunny, oh man, forgive me. How about Bunny?
48, 50.
She's got to be up there. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get her age wrong.
When's the last time you saw her?
Just a few months back. I'd say a couple months now. Since I've
Are
seen
you
Bunny.
close with Elle and Chico?
I'm really close to Bunny. Really close to my sister Bunny. She was like a mother to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your parents spread them apart. You know, you're
Yeah, I
you're
know
the
what you
youngest. Yeah, you. So is your father still alive?
Yes, I talked to him the other day.
But your parents are divorced, or they're still together?
Have been for quite some time. Have been divorced.
Divorced. Does your mom date?
That's an interesting question. Anyone out there listening, find out, about my mom. She really would like to find her a nice man in her life. So,
Yeah.
She's a beautiful person.
Yeah.
She's worth the while.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I want to thank you for coming in. Your CD will be out. Unfortunately, you don't have an actual date, but we will say sometime during the summer.
Well, we're going to let you know. You'll be one of the first ones to.
Please do.
Please, I will.
Please do. And send some material up here. I'd like to hear how you talk.
Would you support me on? Okay.
Look, I want you to
hear how I
sing.
talk?
Sing. I want you to sing something L-esque. Give me an L-esque song. It's something that we already know.
L-esque.
These dreams.
Rhythm of the night.
All this love is waiting for you, my baby. Oh, I had some problems.
One of yours now.
Yeah.
Loving you is a dream come true.
Do you write your own music?
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice. Well, congratulations and good luck with your
thank you.
CD. What's your label?
What's the label?
Yeah.
OCF, Original Crown Family, it's an independent label.
Yeah.
I'm part of owner on that label.
Nice.
So we're going to be shooting for some big things from there.
You sell a lot, you make a lot more when you're
I
independent.
was listening to you. You got a very good business savvy. Good
Very,
business
very,
mind behind
very,
you,
very
Darryl.
nice. Now, have you ever tried to approach Janet about a possible collabo?
I've known Janet for a long time. She knows me personally, and it goes back for some time. And I don't want to get too into it, but maybe I'll write a book about it.
Well, tell a little
Because
bit.
there's a lot, but I don't really want to disclose too much. We're going to keep it on business level where, I'll tell you a little bit. She's quite an interesting character. I think it's interesting to see her with Jermaine Dupri today.
Okay.
Just knowing that at one time she had an issue with black folk, as black as she is. Okay, I ain't gonna get too much into it from there, but
Well, Jermaine is the blackest to record that she's been with, and
well, that's the Jacksons, they real comfortable with this light skin, so
Yeah.
they really took to us real well.
because it was DeBarge, then it was Renee Elizondo, good hair.
So I think it looks like she's graduated, like she's been through some therapy or something, because
But you know what? Jermaine's a beautiful person.
Well,
what I know of
probably has
Jermaine.
something to do with it too. But I think that she was a little elusive, probably standoffish. If you had that skin was a little too dark,
And he's nappy too. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You DeBarge is your light and curly, and Renee is light and curly. So she's not just dealing with the skin; she's dealing with the naps.
Hey, well, he's probably a good person. I think Elle worked with him on the project.
Yeah, he's a good
at
dude,
one
Jermaine.
time,
He
and
is
spoke well of him. I remember Elle speaking very well of him. So
good businessman, nice man. I see where
you put something on her.
Janet would like. I see where Janet would like that.
Okay, you know him personally.
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, I mean, I only know him from interviewing him on the show. I consider him a friend to the show. He also happens to be my boss at Virgin Records.
Oh, pardon. Excuse me?
But aside from that, he's a nice man. He's a nice guy.
Well, I hope I haven't hurt any feelings out there. Oh well.
Well, it's not a hard guess to figure that Jackson's might have a little issue.
Yeah, but it looks like she may have graduated. I really can't call it, but it looks
she's
like
probably
she's graduated from
seems
that
like the most
system.
independent Jackson. You think Michael's guilty?
Whoa, I love Mike, but I think that he's tripping. He definitely needs to leave the situation alone.
Yeah.
Because for him to know how things are turning out and to still remain the way that he is, it don't seem like he cared very much.
No.
So
do you think he's guilty?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do think so. It's just like reading the signs type of thing.
Mhm.
I don't have any evidence, but when you live your life, you learn how to read signs sometimes.
Yeah.
So I think some of the signs are there that displays that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The name of the play is More Love Makes It Right. Everybody, y'all come out and support and see what's going on.
Where
with
is
this
it
co-
seen? Where can we see that?
Well, we're at the Hesh. How do you pronounce that?
Hector.
Heckscher.
the
Y'all know what
Heckscher
I'm talking about. Forget my pronunciation.
At the Heckscher Theater.
Heckscher
He's
Theater.
in it.
Renee's in it.
Renee is in it.
Yes, I'm starring in it.
See, Renee, your eyes are too chinky, or are you high?
No, it's
Okay, because I'm just saying.
chinkiness.
no,
I
you
have
gotta
not
do that
not
once.
touched your chief, the chief that you talked about. It's just chinky.
Yeah,
Chinky
because
eyes.
the Barges don't have the chink, and neither do the Jacksons.
Right, they're
So,
chinky eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but our play is tomorrow. More Love Makes It Right.
Yeah.
At the Heckscher Theater, 104th and 5th Avenue by BAI. I wrote it with Daryl's manager.
Yeah.
So, it's a
And
great play.
you're too tall. to be a kid.
I'm not related to them, Wendy.
Yeah, I am. You have a beautiful handbag, though. What kind of bag is that?
Gucci.
How much did you pay for that? I'm sorry, I'm a Williams
No,
at
I know,
heart.
it's
I mean,
okay. It was $12.50.
Yeah. Now, did you buy that, or did you get that through like your mother?
No, it was a gift. It was a gift from the family.
Let me see. Turn around.
Sure.
Let me look at it. That's fabulous, honey.
Thank
Is that
you.
Gucci this season?
Well, last season, with the Jessica Simpson thing, and
Yeah, but I'm loving it.
Thank you, Wendy.
That's fabulous.
Thank you.
All right, I want everybody to leave all at one time. I'd love to see my guests walk out. Okay. I really do. I'm
You want to
not.
see if I have a backpot or something?
No, I'm
Is
trying
that
to look
what
to
it is?
see if she has a booty
I know
like her
how
mother.
y'all are. I know how y'all are now. Come on.
No, but thank you so much for coming in, Daryl. I wish you very, very much success. And
Oh, you on?
and well, you put your fist out. I just got to. Nice to meet you. Yes, definitely. Yes.
Maybe a tell-all book.
Yes. Well, I would listen. Well, if you don't give a hoot, then write a book and come back and say more than you said today.
Okay.
Because if you talk more, I got the whole hour. But you're not talking. No, I got other stories to get to. Really, I do have other stuff to get to. But really, he who talks most stays longest. That's how it goes here on this show.
I'm not trying to go. You telling me goodbye?
That Corey. No, I gotta go because you're not. You know what? You're not going to really talk, and the audience is going to get angry at the.
Are they gonna get mad at me? What they want to know?
I could probably go over to the fax machine right now and see. All right. You got the CD, you got the play. It's not Janet's daughter. Get him out and let's talk about people. Right.
I said that I
Come back. You live in Long Island. We're right here on 3 Park Avenue. You know where to come. All right. Thank you, Byron. Byron, you and Nicole, you have all the information. Always come back.
Okay, cool.
Bye, Dunk Jr.
New York.
Bye, Wendy.
See you guys later. Bye. Nice to meet all of you. Bye, Daryl. I'll see you around. Bye, Byron. Thanks for bringing him by. Take care. You're a dumbass. Let's go see what everybody's saying on the fax machine. You know what? You don't know what you're going to pull up unless you cast your rod. And I casted my rod today. As far as I'm concerned, Corey Clark was a hit. Daryl Debarge was not quite a miss, not quite a hit, but I got to say something. Everybody from the Debarge family that's come through has co-signed with some sort of daughterage. Here comes Nicole.
What's she talking about?
You don't like that? What joke? I know, you don't like the joke.
No.
All right, here's what happened behind the scenes. There was this whole thing going on, right? Byron, the manager,
How you doing?
overall, had whispered in Nicole's ear while the entire Debarge entourage was in the pink room, my office, and said, "The girl in the green jacket with the yellow stripes, I believe, is Janet's daughter." So somehow get Wendy to ask that. So Nicole comes and tells me that. I'm like, get out. I said, Nicole, well, you're in the office with her. Does she look like it? And Nicole says,
she's not giving me any eye contact. She's being very evasive. And I'm just like, okay, something is definitely going on with her. But then,
right. So Nicole comes back in here from the pink room and says, Wendy, this could be true because she's not looking up. She's being really evasive. Like she doesn't want you to get a straight on look at her face.
Right.
And I'm like, Nicole, we'll fix that. Now, normally when celebrities come in, we have the celebrity and maybe one other person from the entourage if they would like to come in. This time around, I said, Nicole, you have everybody with him come in.
Right.
That way it doesn't seem odd that we're singling her out. Arthur, and nobody ever stands around on Art's side of the board. Art sits behind the wheel of the show. I said, but see, I'm facing that way. So I'm like, Art, you have her, the whole entourage just stand over there with you. It never happens. So that way it won't seem weird as I'm looking. And you make sure that the microphone is goosed around to her so we hear every nuance. I said, Francesca, that's one of our Friday interns. I said, you man the door. Nobody's escaping here because the questions get too hot. I had it all set up for the, swoop down. I was ready. And off of that. And then I was like, well, maybe
And
Janet.
when she got up, I said that too. I was like, oh, she has a butt.
Exactly.
And I was like, okay, maybe that
And-
big old behind. I was like, maybe.
And then she walked into the room. Her eyes were chinky. I was like, okay, she's cheaped up. You know,
yeah,
you know what
she
I'm saying?
did seem hot. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, she's on it.
But so you couldn't really.
She just kept doing like,
She was doing that on purpose.
you know, and I'm just like, okay, I'm trying to.
That was a ruse. That was a ruse. We got high, but you know what he did say? You heard him say that
is
he
a daughter.
believes that there's a daughter.
Right.
A, and then he talked about the skin problem. Okay, not hard to figure out.
Right.
It's okay. I don't call that a miss, Nicole, from the
Okay.
booking office. I call that okay. But fortunately, you had a 100% hit today
Yeah.
with Corey Clark.
Yeah, that
because
was
you
great.
didn't have him on the phone.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Not like somebody else.
and you didn't have him a week after Primetime
No.
or Howard Stern.
Exactly. We got it the same week.
Now, Nicole, in her ride or die spirit, she's the one who heard Corey was going to be on Howard Stern. And she woke up this morning and waited outside the Howard Stern building with some of the other girls from the bullpen
Star.
of the show.
Yeah, star.
And that's how we hunted Corey Clark down.
Right.
That's the spirit,
We
Nicole.
waited outside for 2.5 hours because Howard Stearns would not let us in their building.
That's
They said,
okay.
no, outside on the curb, ladies.
And you did it.
And we did it.
And you did it.
That's right.
All right. That's a good job. All right, now let me get back into the rest of it. Thank you for doing that. That was a hit, that Corey Clark. Dear Wendy, that boy Corey Clark better get his story straight. When he was on Howard this morning, he said that Paula likes protein shakes. If that isn't a reference to swallowing, I don't know what is. All right, you can't be so literal though.
Yeah, because I drink protein shakes.
With it. We know you do. All right. Dear Wendy, why did you ask Corey Clark questions and then proceed to answer your questions by putting words in his mouth? This interview was your questions asked and answered by you. You know why? Because Corey was way too passive. No disrespect, Corey. I don't understand an attraction. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? Like, if you're a woman of a certain age and you're going to get with a young man, part of it has to be, I mean, yeah, you want to, I guess, watch his eyes light up as you give him stuff he can't afford and everything. But the other part of it is that he knows how to grab you and he's aggressive in his own life. Like, Corey, he wasn't doing it for me. He was a real boy.
On the couch.
He was a real boy. And I felt like I had to ask him a question and answer because he was being real kind of. See, Howard does not have time constraints of all like this and like that. He has his affiliates in check and so on and so forth. Me, I got to play a couple of songs. I got to, pay the bills. My breaks are solid breaks. And if he's not going to answer on time, then we're never going to get this accomplished. You'll notice I push a lot of our guests along when they hem and haw with their answers. They don't understand you. We don't have all day up in here. Everybody goes into their break at one time. That's why, Gray Rider, it's, Wendy. Fact, Paula is guilty. How I know? Paula did the same ish with blank. Are you ready? Jermaine Jackson from the Jackson 5. She broke up his marriage with Hazel, Barry Cordy's daughter. Janet was pissed and told her that she was going to make sure Paula never sings again, and she never did. And that's right. I was calling that Jackie Jackson, right? It was Jermaine. That's right. Oh, we remember that scandal. Here's Raven. Oh, boy. He listens all the damn time. Raven says, Wendy, was there any water dripping from behind Corey's ears? He sounds so nervous. He's like a kid in a candy store. Shop, running through the store, tasting everything sweet and sour. Exactly, which is why I had to push him along with his answers. Girl, get them off there and get on with the show. This is the one that came in for the Debarges. See, I know. Right? Now, I don't know whether Paula's going to be on Saturday Night Live or tomorrow night or not. I'm not postponing my party night to find out. Making of the Band 3. We didn't even really get a chance to deal with that today. I saw it last night, and I just have to say, he really did have to scrape to get some talent out of there. By the way, I think that these girls aren't going anywhere. I think that they're just some, Babs. Don't be jealous of these girls. They're going the way of you. And friend to the show, but you understand what I'm saying? That little Jamaican boy, what's his name? All of them.
Fred Rose.
All of them. These girls aren't going to even get a single out. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. At least we have that to always remember the band. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Yep.
These girls aren't even going to get that. And, I'm sorry to say that there were 3 girls, and out of the 3 of them, I thought that his worst pick, I hate to say because she's the only black one that was picked, was the black girl. Miss Jane Pittman. What was that? Did you see the bags? The wrinkles, the lines, and the folds? I give her points for losing weight. From the neck down, everything was fine. But what happened? The neck up. And I'm not the only one who said it. As listeners have been faxing in, but I've been so distracted today and I haven't been. Comment to you all, 866 Wendy Fax. You don't have to agree with me. Just say something. Was I the only one in this entire room out of 12 people in here now who saw the band last night? And I'm the one who never watches stuff like that, but I was home last night. Hey, they're lonely girling. Watching the band. Well, let's see what people are saying. Wendy, why did you even have that knucklehead on your show? People are giving this boy way too much exposure. This fool got to do what a lot of men can only wish to do. Paula took this dog in, dressed him up, and gave him character. Right. Knowing full well that, a young pup will turn on you like a wild dog if given a chance. Come on now. Paula is not 27. Paula is a 40-something-year-old woman. She got the memo. Puffy is full of deep crap. He knew that there was no band in the beginning. He just wants the extension of the show out there, yada yada, picking only girls, yada 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 yada. The other girl, Malika, looks like an old wrinkled drag queen. Those extensions were horrible. 4 months and he still has no band. What a ripoff. You can't blame Puffy. You know what I mean? You can't blame Puffy. Justin says, Wendy, I 100% agree with you on that 40-year-old girl Puffy chose for making it a band. She looks horrible. Like she'd taken a couple of blows to the face and very heavy brown juice drinker. Yeah. And this person says that they think that Mila, the black girl with the short hair, has something special. Mm-hmm. It's Tony Braxton-esque, they say. And this person, Sir CX, he's a regular listener. He says, Wendy, making of the band 3, this is the worst show of 2005. It was boring, trite, vapid, a mess. Puffy looking more like a lady than some of the girls. Damn. Lastly, is Diddy stuck in the 90s looking for a pop girl group? Pop groups are out, with the exception of Beyonce and her family. As Diddy admits his lack of impact on popular culture has been non-existent over the past few years, and watching the show confirms he's lost it. He needs to stick to glossy lips and partying with white folks in the Hamptons. I will not be watching next season. Crap, people are so mean. I love it. Oh gosh, Art, I would rather take my break right now.
You do it now?
Yeah, I want to go and get a Diet Pepsi in the kitchen. Never mind, I bought a Fresca and I have one in the refrigerator.
Fresca?
Yeah, I drink Fresca at my house, and I notice we don't get it here. I get it by the case over at the Target. You know what else I buy there? The little nip bottles of Mountain Dew. It's just enough dew to do you. Because, if you drink a whole can, that's like 300, 400 calories. And sometimes you just got to do the dew, and you don't want it diet, and you just want it straight up. At the Targets, they have these little tiny nip cans, a half a can of Shorty. And I keep them in the refrigerator, and they stay for months. And every once I'll just pick one up and just right down to the end. Just enough dew. Yeah. And then I always feel like I have to brush my teeth right after all the sugar and, all like that. But it's good. All right, look, let's take a break. I got to see what's going on in the fax machine. We'll come back with, oh, gosh. His first single is called Wiggle and Shake. Corey Clark.
Wiggle and shake. You need to hit that up.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Before the break. Come on. I'm just a little curious. Just, Corey. Wiggle and Shake. You needed the first single to be, first of all, the Paula song, but that's okay.
You got to rate
Politics.
it.
He got a what?
A reggaeton version.
A reggaeton version.
Yeah, but this is the radio.
Play the regular version. I just want to hear it.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Nicole, dance with me. Dance with me.
How you doing?
All right.
How you doing?
Oh. Look. You know what? Z100. PLJ. All right. All right, come for a moment. Everybody in the studio has whiplash. Everybody is snapping their neck and furling their eyebrows. Like, why am I liking this? And why am I wiggling? I'm supposed to be hating this. He took us all by surprise. 12 people in the room. Who loved it? Oh my gosh. Who absolutely hated it, never wants to hear it again?
Trev Hollywood.
Trev Hollywood. Who could tolerate it if they played it on Z100 and 100,000 times a day? Who could learn the words and start doing the booty dance?
Yeah.
Damn you, Clory Clark. You've done it again. First the scandal and now the wiggle and shake. You will never hear that again here on this show.
Oh, why?
It doesn't fit into our repertoire.
Oh.
But and however, Z100.
Yes.
Here's another hit from Corey Clark on the Scott and Todd Morning Show. Good morning at you. Z Morning Zoo. Come on. Hey, look, give that to me. Todd lives right down the street from me, or is it Scott? I never see him. I couldn't tell you what the man looked like. I'm going to put it in his mailbox. I'm going to ask the lawn service. They do everybody's lawn. They know where everybody lives. Give that to me, and I'm going to leave that in Scott Todd's mailbox. I don't even know which house he lives in. It's kind of like when you find out another person in your same industry lives in the neighborhood. You're not cryptic. I am. Oh, my gosh. I want to move. That's like, he probably says the same thing, and nobody bothers anybody. And it's like that. I couldn't tell you which house he lived in, but I'm going to figure it out through the Poland Springs delivery guy or the lawn services. Somebody's got to know. Does Todd live there? See. See?
Oh my God.
I gotta tell you something. If the regular version sounded like that, can you imagine what the reggaeton one sounds like? It's probably crazy.
What? What you saying? What you saying?
I guess we got reggaeton.
Is it on?
The reggaeton version's on here.
What you saying? What you saying?
Damn it, he's taking up some valuable time.
Yes.
We need to go into a break.
Oh.
But I will be holding this right here in my hands
Right.
for the comeback. It's 107.5 WBLS.
Hi, everybody. It's the Biz Monkey. You're checking out the bonus hour of Wicked Wendy Williams.
Kevin,
Yes.
what is healthy food?
Maybe vegetables.
And what else?
Water.
Uh-huh.
And carrots.
What else?
Fruit.
All right. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Little conversation between mother and child. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And I hope that you spend your day the way you'd like. To all the women who are about to give birth, well, happy pre-Mother's Day. Make sure that you don't accept any gifts that are for the baby, because it's all about you for Mother's Day. It's all about you. Why should you be getting, Pampers for an impending birth when Mother's Day should be about you? You should be getting perfume or something. Little Nana's been on hold. Hey, girl. Okay. Stop. Fix the phone.
Yeah?
Or was it never fixed?
No, I was fixed. The thing came out in the back here.
Oh, okay. Is she there?
Yeah, she's here.
Hello?
Hey, Wendy, this is Miss Nana.
How are you? Happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm good though. I'm just make sure everything is right.
Yeah, are you ready for your big teen birthday party?
I'm so ready. I'm real busy right now, making sure everything is so perfect for the fans, and a lot of people's going to be there, and I just can't wait till tomorrow.
Yeah. Now, do you have any idea of who I'm bringing with you or with me for you?
I have no idea. Everywhere I go, people like, who the special guest? I'm like, I don't even know myself, but I'm real anxious to know.
Well, I got somebody for you, definitely. And and I just wish you, happy birthday. You've been doing real good. Hey, Nana, did you hear that Right On magazine closed?
No.
That was like one of your biggest outlets, too. Every time I open up Right On, I'd see you in it. Well, apparently, Right On is in the process of either publishing its last issue or it's about to fold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Well, not that's great. You mean that's terrible.
Hello. What did it say again?
Right On magazine.
And you said that it was one of the biggest...
No, it's about to close.
Oh, I was saying that it's great that, they've been supporting a lot and put me in there. But, I love Right On. And, wow.
Yeah, I know. So, anyway, your website is littlemissnana.com or littlenana.com?
MissNana.com.
Okay, it's MissNana.com. So, big girl, what are you going to be wearing for your birthday party?
Now that's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, well, and I'm sure it's not too tight because I know your father's watching carefully.
It's just right.
Yeah.
Nothing too much.
All right, so I'll see you tomorrow with your special surprise. Okay?
All right, but before I leave, I want to give a shout out to Question Mark Entertainment and Nook Illy and all my fans from around the country that have been supporting me since day one. And I hope everyone comes out to support your girl on her 14th birthday bash.
Oh, 14 it is.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I'll be there. See you tomorrow.
All right, I'll see you.
Bye. All right, we don't have time for the reggaeton because really. Dear Wendy, on Making of the Band, what did you think about Puffy saying comments about the white girls? I was a little offended considering I'm one of the black girls with no rhythm. And just because I can't dance doesn't make me any less black than anybody else. I just, I was offended, but I took it for what it was. I mean, Shaka said, work it, girl. Your Corby interview was wonderful, but it ain't no Whitney. Still, you should have asked him how that cat trap looked and how many rings were. Come on now. People are already upset that that I asked him some of the questions that I did. There's one person who was up in arms. Oh, what's his name? Mike in Brooklyn. He said the way I interviewed Corey was uncalled for. Do the listeners really care about whether Paul or not? And he calls me grimy. And he says, well, what do I have against Paula? I don't have anything against Paula. This is about business. Unfortunately, sometimes the business that I'm in, the particular business that I am in, sometimes gets a little grimy. Don't knock my hustle, Brooklyn Mike. And I hope that we are fighting temporarily. But really, what am I going to ask him about? His stellar music career? He doesn't have one. He is famous at this point for being on American Idol and sleeping with Paula Abdul. He was on primetime. They focused on him sleeping with Paula Abdul. Now, what do you want me to focus on, Mike? Save Sunday to get right. Don't come here looking for that. Not with a Paula Abdul, Corey Clark. It's not like I was interviewing a wealth of talent over here. It's not like, it was, you understand what I'm saying? I work with what I have. And what I had today was a piece of cheese ball pop culture history of one of the biggest shows on TV at this particular time and the scandal behind it. Period. Dear Wendy, I need some real advice. I'm 30 and I just got a part-time job. The problem is the job is bartending at a go-go bar for men. Now, my boyfriend and his family are worried that I want this job because I either want to cheat on him or that I'm a lesbian. Wendy, the truth is that I have a fantasy of dancing. I'm a little chunky, so I know I'm not go-go material per se, but I'm mesmerized by the idea of dancing. My question to you is, should I take the job? I'm supposed to start on Monday, but me and my boyfriend have had a few arguments over it. I don't have any kids, and I'm curious. Would you take the job? It's only pouring shots. No, I wouldn't take the job. I wouldn't have even applied for the job. But you do you. However, be prepared to lose your boyfriend. And respect from your peers. Because unfortunately, we as lay people, when we think of go-go bars and strip joints, we think of going in the back and serving up a professional. That's just a layman's thing. The people who are a little bit more familiar with shaky butts and stuff like that, that's what they call them in Philly. Art, do you know different? No. All right, so if your girl was pouring shots at the shaky butt, being that you're a man and you've been several times, do you understand that she's not servicing, that it's not a grimy job?
It was not a grimy job.
See?
No.
But your boyfriend and his family don't seem to understand that, neither does society at large. Francesca, when you think of one of your friends working at the shaky butt, what are you thinking of? Ill? Yeah, exactly. And it might not even be like that, but yeah, ill. But being that's only your boyfriend, he's not your husband, you all aren't engaged and you don't have kids, you're going to have to decide just how independent you want to be in this independent life. Would I do it? No, I wouldn't even apply for it. There's a bunch of reasons to blow up and end relationships, but one of them is not going to be because I took some distasteful job at the shaky butt. But you do you. Dear Wendy, I have thin eyelashes and they're short. I've always wanted long, luxurious eyelashes. I don't have time or patience to put falsies on every day. Should I get eyelash implants? I found a doctor in New York that does eyelash transplants. Yeah. I'm going to give the doctor's name, but I'll tell you, no, I wouldn't do it. Hell no. That's working too close all up in there. But I have to tell you something. What a difference eyelashes make. Did you see Nicole from The Office today? She put falsies on before she came to work. Wowie, wow. All of a sudden, she just zhuzhed up everything by 1,000 points. You asked me, would I do it? Absolutely not, Tamara. But it's http://facedoctor.net. She's consulted Dr. Kosh, Khosh. And Paula has confirmed she will be on Saturday Night Live tomorrow night. Wendy, don't waste your time or energy on a Bobby Brown interview. You can get him for free from jail. Now that Whitney is in rehab, who's going to give him any money anyway? You just lay in the cut for Bobby Brown. He's going to call you. Bobby will like to hustle. Bobby will be like Hustle Man after he's tired, brown, crispy, burnt up, Bell's palsy lip, locked up ass, gets desperate for more money. That's from Mary and Chrissy. That's off a conversation we had the other day. Bobby needs money. And we were going to pay Lauryn Hill for an interview, only she never came through. I guess, once we met the challenge, she pulled back. I was kind of thinking people would love it. But you're right. We'll be able to get Bobby for nothing before you know it. And people will still care just because it's all such a mess. See, Corey Clark will be over, in no time at all. That's why I told him he's got to get his book out quickly. But Bobby Brown, I'll still be interested in that pile of mess 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So I'll just lay in the cut and get my driveway repaved with the money for the interview. Oh, gosh. All right, I have to go. There's papers all over the floor. It's a mess in here. Anybody have big plans for the weekend? I'm having dinner with the girls. My friend Lisa Carnegie, her big sister, my friend Yvette, celebrating her birthday. We're going to have dinner tonight. And I'm going home and I'm relaxing. I'm watching a rerun of American Top Model, which is kind of like making the Band 3. I'm getting all these shows all confused. I'm going to watch that. And tomorrow I'm going to be around all day. Mother's Day, to be truthful, I haven't decided. It's going to be something where I have something to eat. I just don't know where. And I've lost my taste for the Pizza Hut. I don't know what it's going to be. And then I want to be left alone in a peignoir with my remote and full-blown hair and makeup in the house. It's going to be nice on Sunday, too. Mm-hmm. I'm going to watch nature as it happens from inside the house. But whatever you're going to do, you just have a wonderful Mother's Day to all the mothers. Shout out to all the kids. Please don't forget your mother. Buy her a 10-cent card, as my mother would say. You could at least buy her a 10-cent card. You know, be kind to her for one day. Please, no back talk and all like that. Appreciate the salt of the earth, the mother. And you all have a nice weekend. Yvonne Harper's up next with The Quiet Storm on Jersey City. I'll see you tomorrow night at the gallery, or else earlier tomorrow with little Miss Nana if you have kids and you're going to bring them to her teen party. All right, it's 107.5 WBLS for the weekend. Bye.
The Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man!
And WBLS music starts